it is time for another weekly plan with me. I am planning for the week that is March 26th through April 1st. I am filming this super late. It's actually Tuesday right now. I kid you not. Sorry. This is the very... Sorry, I didn't open this kit up ahead of time. This is the very, very first time that I have, like, sat down to film a plan with me. The latest I've ever gone is, like, Monday morning. So this is a little weird for me. I'm having a very, very weird week. Anyway, so this is the week of Easter, so I decided to use the Easter kit from my shop. I originally wasn't going to come out with an Easter kit. I don't celebrate Easter, so it felt a little weird for me to do that, but I ended up putting one out there that doesn't say the word Easter anywhere except for the title. It obviously has, like, eggs and the bunny, but I don't think it screams Easter, which I'm happy about because I want to get the vibes, but I don't want to, like, yeah, I don't celebrate Easter. So anyway, the front page has 8 full boxes and 5 flags. Our ombre checklist with these beautiful pastel colors. Half boxes page. Little things and solid washi. Our first functional page. Our deco headers and date dots page. And this deco is tiny, 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 and I'm excited about it. Our glitter headers, which I think this is some of the best glitter headers I've ever done, and I'm definitely using them, and more flags, and then the bottom washi. So, again, busy week. It's Tuesday afternoon, evening. I just got back from work. Wow, I can't even begin to explain to you how busy this week is going to be, how it already is. Like, I came into work today, and my boss was out all last week. His wife had a baby, and he was, you know, obviously with her. So he came back today and was like, how are you doing? And I was like, oh, it's been a long week. And I just was like, oh my God, it's only Tuesday. Monday felt like its own entire week. Tuesday, I've not been... you know when you get to that point where you're so stressed where every tiny little thing anybody does, like, upsets you? That was me today. I, like, was so upset with my coworkers for just kind of, like, being annoying, which they weren't really being annoying. They were just being their usual selves. I was just on edge that I, like, shut my door and just was quietly in my office all day working. The only person I was, like, mean to was my boyfriend. That's because, like, he tried to call me, and I was like, and I just didn't answer, and then I was like, I just don't want to talk, and then, like, I think he thought I was mad at him, and he just kept calling, and I was like, dude, I'm just having a rough day, leave me alone, and I think I hurt his feelings. Anyway, if you look here, you'll see that I have things written out through here. I decided that instead of doing the normal thing I do where it's like checklists, full boxes, little things at the bottom, I was gonna, like, mix it up. So wherever there's a check mark, that's where I want to put a checklist, and everywhere else I want to put the full boxes. So I have not done this before, so I'm very, very nervous about doing it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start at the top with the date covers, and we'll see. So somehow the end of March is already here. There's something about, like, sitting down and planning and rewind planning and doing all of that kind of makes you just feel like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I always feel like time is moving so much faster now. It could just be that I'm older and I started planning, like, halfway through, like, being a planner girl, like, halfway through college. And, like, that's just right around the time that, like, kind of feels like it's speeding up. So maybe that's it, but it's just, it kind of feels like I need things to slow down a little. My to-do lists are not getting done, and I feel like I'm just not enjoying the little things in life anymore. I just don't have time. I need my job to chill out. That'd be super awesome. And then... maybe that, well, like, now that winter is moving past us, hopefully, we did have a snowstorm last week, I think my mood will get better. There's just something about, like, I love the first few hours of snow where everything's like a beautiful winter wonderland, but, like, other than that, it's like, I'm good. I'm good. I need to remember that Friday is Passover. I am Jewish, but I am not very religious, much to my mother's chagrin. So I won't be doing anything too special this weekend. Oh, You see where it says April peeking through? I will figure out something later on to cover that up with, probably a piece of deco. So, how does this work? So I think I'm going to start by putting like glitter headers at the top of everything here, and then working from there. I think that would work. So let me just start with this half of the week. I'm putting in my glitter headers upside down like this because I think it makes them go down straighter. Okay, so then we have a checklist that goes here. I brought out my pencil so I can erase these markings. Just because, I mean, it's matte paper that I use, so it's pretty see-through. Okay, so this one is a full, oh crap, did I not plan out my full boxes? Did I? Okay, I planned for the double box, and let's plan out my full boxes now. Okay, we're just not doing great here. So, the girl is gonna go in the quote box, the double box goes here. I'm going to do the bunny on Sunday because that. So we've got these 4 left. And they're pretty floral, so there's not... Okay, alright. So for Monday, I'm going to do this full box just because Mondays are always my busiest day / the day I know, like, what stuff is happening. Okay. And let me know what you think of this planning style. It's not a white space style because I've been saying I want to do that, but I'm too scared, honestly. But I think it's different, and I like it. It mixes things up a little bit. Okay, so this is how like my week would normally be laid out. So next we have a full box here. I mean, color blocking wise, this probably should have gone on Tuesday, but screw it. So I'm gonna put this one on Tuesday. And then we add a glitter header. This is gonna make my video super duper long. Just like the planning portion here at the beginning where like I just like figure this out is already pretty long most times. So then I'm going to try to line up this. Oops, I need to move it a little over. And I'm okay with this being shown here because I'm going to put a little thing over it. The dotted lines, my meal little thing is going to go there. Oh, that's not going down nicely. And I think I've like de-stickied this glitter header too much. Okay. Oh my god. How do I keep doing this part so badly? It's because I have nothing up top to line it up against, and that's freaking me out. Okay, so under that we have a checklist. I might not do this next week, or I might like fast forward through it because this is just taking forever. Although, like, I feel like once this is all put down, I'm just going to be so in love with how it looks. Ooh, you see how it's going down into the bottom? I think to make this work, I mean, you can't really tell because the pastels, but I think to make this work next time, I'm going to have to move my bottom washi down. Okay. The full box, I mean, it's not like the bottom washi is very busy, but that's a note for next time because I just don't want to pull all this up because I'd have to rearrange a lot. But that's good to know. So, next, we're going to grab this glitter header. That's pretty lined up, right? Okay. And a green checklist, and I haven't been erasing the lines, but you can't really see them through this. And this did go a teensy bit crooked, just because I can't line things up nicely when I have nothing to line them up against, so don't blame me. And then for the full box, I wanted to do this one, yeah. Okay, so I've got this part done. Okay, that looks, okay. Okay, this looks on point. All right, so I am going to do the other side, just because this is going to take a while and I don't want to have to come back to this later. Okay. So next color would be pink. Then back to blue. I don't know what color this is. It's like a peachy color. And then green. Super, super, super stuff. Alright, so let's put in what I can. So the last full box before all the other planned ones will go here. And then 2 checklists. So we have the blue checklist going in. And the green checklist. So I did have to rearrange how I did this second half of the week so I could make the double box work. Sorry I'm still upside down, but I think this will help me just enough for it to be worth it. Okay. I believe in myself. Sorry if my head's in frame. Okay, that looks, I mean, this one is a little lower than I would have loved, but I think it looks good. Okay, let's add some more in. So we've got a checklist that goes here. Sorry, this will be flipped back the correct way once I'm done laying down the basics. God, like 12 minutes in and still on the basics. So I'm putting in the bunny on Sunday. Did I really mean to put a checklist next to 2 full boxes? Let me do the double box first and then rearrange that probably. So, blue. I don't know why I had to think about that so much. Okay, that looks, it's a little crooked, but I feel like I can't fix it. So next we'll put in the double box. Again, this box is gonna dip into the bottom washi just a teensy bit because I did not plan that out very well. Oh crap. Okay. I mean, there's a little bit of white space with the glitter there, but I feel too nervous to pull it up. But I feel like this would look very weird if I put the checklist here. But then it would look weird if I think the checklist has to go here. I mean, like, it doesn't have to go here, but I think if I put it anywhere else. I think I need to plan out my full boxes and everything else ahead of time much better. Anyway, we're gonna open this up, see how I feel about it. I better love it. It's not that I don't love it, I think I need to fill in these boxes, especially covering up that there, like the dotted lines before I can love it. But I'd love to know what you think of this layout. So anyway, I'm gonna close this back up and we are going to dive into Monday. So Monday has technically already passed us. Not technically, it has, because it's Tuesday right now. So I'm going to start with putting a meal icon, or a meal little thing down. I used this last week to mark dinners, and I really liked it. So I'm going to use it again. So next I'm going to pull out from my stack of multicolor these payday stickers. And I'm going to use this one from Winter Color. I really need to get my summer multicolor out. But this is to mark my Etsy payday. Also on Monday, I'm putting in another little thing to mark our weekly staff meeting. Then I'm going to grab from somewhere on here. Ooh, it doesn't match. So I want to mark all the orders that came in yesterday. Not for like the shop, but for me personally, I had things come in. I'm just going to use this half box with some washi. Right? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I had 3 things come in yesterday. First was an order from the Coffee Doodles Ink, not Coffee Doodles Co. It was a really cute sticker kit. Then I had some ink delivery and then some wool felt stuff I ordered. Actually, maybe I'll show you a sneak peek. So I'll talk about this more in my new releases video, but for my next new releases, I'm adding something that I've not released before yet. And these are like something I've been making for myself for many years. Sorry, I'm grabbing them out of their bag. But wanted to bring some to the shop to see what you guys thought of them. And they're just paper clips. Let me grab one. So, I know there's lots of shops that do like felt or palm or wool paper clips, and I think they're cute, and I've definitely bought them over the years, but I've always wanted ones that were like either like two-toned or something. So I played around and I got these swirl. Yeah, that's what I've been calling them. I just couldn't remember the name. These swirl ones, and I think they're really cute. So I've been making these particularly for myself for a long time, but I've always been nervous to show them to others because I never thought I was very good at like felt and wool crafts. This is wool, not felt. But I decided to bring like a limited amount to the shop just for a bit to see how people like them. So for my May releases, which will hopefully be coming out this week, I'm going to come out with the black and white one, the mint and black one, and then my favorite, which is the mint and black and mint and white. The mint and white turned out much smaller than the rest because these are all handmade, so there's a lot of variations and all that, but I'm going to bring these out just to see what people think of them. I think I'm going to stock like a handful of each one. Like right now I only have 5 of each that I'm planning to bring out, just to see if they're popular enough for me to, you know, like try to get mass, because the supplies for these are really expensive, especially the wool. If you buy it in bulk, it's just easier. But anyway, my first shipment of that came in, that was the 3rd package on here. So, to mark all of that, I am pulling out from my shop these Happy Mail stickers. I'm going to use the small one, and I'm just going to write out everything I got. Also on this day, the big thing I did was I'm like got done with a ton of orders, I think between Sunday and Monday I had something like 30 orders go out, which for most shops that's not a ton, but like this isn't my full-time job, so that's a lot for me. So to mark that, I have from Coffee Monsters Co. these shop owner emoji ones, and I'm just gonna mark these use these right here to mark it because I was very proud of myself. I was very tired. Very, very tired. And then I'll probably just put in the checklist, all the things that I did on that day. But Monday is over and I'm very, very excited about that fact. Now we're doing Tuesday. So first thing for Tuesday, which is today, we'll put down a meal little thing. Yesterday for dinner, I made this really amazing potato dish. Tonight, I'm hopefully going to make something from HelloFresh. I have a bill due today. I gotta go pay it. This is the energy bill for my house. It's always way too high. Always, always. So next, I'm gonna put down something really sad in my opinion. So about 2-3 months ago, I've talked about it a ton, I had some serious plumbing issues with my house. If you don't know, in addition to the apartment I live in, my parents own a house that they've left the country. They moved back to where I'm from, and they signed over the house to me as the landlord. I'm just like the executor of the house or whatever, but I was getting it ready to rent out to others, which is an amazing additional source of income for me, and I moved out in December. In January we were going to do that, and then January comes around and I get this huge bill for my water and my wastewater, and I thought it was a burst pipe, which luckily it wasn't a burst pipe, but there was some serious leaking all around the house. So I'd still be dealing with that. You know, it's the end of March and the house is still not rented out, and it's just like a cash cow. It's just like, not a cash cow, the opposite. It drains all my money. But today I finally paid for, like I tried to talk down the water company and then my city from like charging me so much for the waste, like for the water. I was like, it wasn't my fault, all of this. And I talked them down as much as I could, and today I finally wrote the checks and mailed off those, just because I don't know why. I wanted to wait a few days for it to be out of my account. But it ended up being that the city bill was $750 and the water bill was $400, and I'm so sad I had to pay that. So to mark that, I have from the Coffee Monsters code these bill paying emojis. This emoji right here is me. I actually, from my other sheet of emojis, on the letter I sent to them, like that had these in them, I included this one on my city bill. I put it on the envelope, and I included this little guy on my water one. Hopefully they appreciate it, but I thought it would make me feel better, and it did. All that is left for today. After I finish, I got a ton of filming to do and editing, and I'll just put it right here in the checklist. I would like to clean. My office is in serious need of a cleaning. My entire apartment is. But to mark that, I have right from here on the thing, these. I also need to design a little bit today, but I really need to at least clean my workspace. But that is Tuesday today. Oh wait, I had one more thing to put in. Oh, that's right. The other thing I had to put in, and I'm just going to put it in with an appointment label up top. It was a really rough day at work. I was just really stressed. Like, it was one of those, I said it before, but it's like one of those days where every little thing gets to me, and that's because I've just been so stressed. Like, from the second I got into the office at 9, it was people saying, where's this, where's that? And it was things out of my control. I don't want to talk too much about my job just because, you know, I want to keep it private, but I have a very stressful job, unfortunately. I love it, but today was one of those days where I felt like the world was crashing on me. I don't really have the best stickers to mark that, but I pulled out from the Coffee Monsters code these emoji heads, and I was going to use the one on the far left, just because, like, yeah, it was stressful, but I just felt like I was disappointing everyone all day. I think it turned out okay, but whew, rough. Okay, let's move on to Wednesday. We'll start with a food little thing, and then I'm going to put down a car little thing. I know I'm going to have to get gas tomorrow, so I just want to put in how much the gas was. Okay. So first off, I'm going to put in, let's just put it in a quarter box. I run the monthly webinar series for work. It doesn't have anything to do with my job. I just came up with the idea, so I do it every month. I don't mind it too much, except for these weeks where I know, like, I'm busy every day. I would love to have an evening off. Hopefully I can honestly convince myself to sleep in on Wednesday, because I'm going to be at the office till late tomorrow, Wednesday. Or I hope I can sleep in tomorrow, because I know I'm going to be late at the office, but I know that won't happen. But anyway, to mark that, ooh, wait a minute. I always forget. I don't need this. I have this. So this is from the, I always forget I have these right on this. This is to mark my webinar. Hopefully everything goes well. My boss is actually, so I'm just like I like host it, but I don't like do all the things for it. So my boss is actually doing this specific webinar, and I'm looking forward to it. So then I have two things being delivered on this day. The first I'm going to put right here in I'm just getting an appointment label, and that is my HelloFresh meal delivery is coming in. Ooh. This will be my second one since I re-signed up, but I think I'm going to skip the third week just because I'm not seeing myself making, and like, I get the smallest one, which is 3 meals, and I'm not seeing myself use all those meals or make all those meals, just because, like, I don't know. So I got this delivered last Wednesday, and tonight, Tuesday, will be the first night that I even make one of those 3 meals. But I'm actually considering making all 3 meals and then putting them in like meal prep boxes and then taking those for lunch, because I think that would be nice, except for the salmon. I got salmon last week, and I think everyone in my office would hate me if I brought in salmon. So that's coming in then. I don't know if I'll like leave during lunchtime to go put it in the house or the apartment or what, because I won't be home until like webinar starts at 6. I'll probably be home like 7:30. We'll see though. There's a second thing that will hopefully be getting delivered, but by the looks of it, it will not. Oh God, but I'm still gonna put it in. I am out of mailers to mail my stickers to people in. I ran out on Sunday, and I was supposed to have a delivery come in on Saturday, but we had a big snowstorm hit on Saturday, which, super big bummer, and it was pretty and all, but it was like awful. The shipment was lost somehow during then, and instead of like reshipping it, Amazon's like, oh no, it's on its way. So I don't know where it is. So far what I've been doing is like every day I've been, because I don't want to like go buy some from somewhere else and buy a ton, but so far what I've been doing is going to like Target or Staples and finding any mailer that'll fit, and then all of you that get those will have a note in your order with me saying sorry, the mailers are ugly, and I'm really, really sorry about those, but there's nowhere where I live to get the mailers that I need that fit my stickers, which is a bummer. If you know of anywhere, like, comment. I'm thinking of stopping at Staples sometime soon. They just closed on Sunday before I could make it out there. Anyway, to mark this hopeful delivery of mailers, I have these Happy Mail emojis from the Coffee Monsters Co., and I'm going to use this one right here. I'm going to use the medium-sized one, because I would be so, so happy. So happy if they came tomorrow. But that is my Wednesday. Hoping it's a very chill day. I can get a lot of designing done. Okay, let's flip this over. First of all, I love this pink. I didn't realize how amazing it is. But anyway, so Thursday, okay. So I was going to do my releases for my May releases on Thursday, but I think I'm gonna have to push it. Well, I am gonna have to push it till at least Friday, maybe Saturday. Whatever day I end up releasing it on, I will promise you that I will have a minimum of 72 hours of the sale. If you're new or don't buy from my shop, when I do new releases, all new releases so I'll come out with a coupon code for all new releases that'll mark them down 25%, and that will usually just be for new releases weekend, but usually I will release and then I'll have like 3 days where you can get the sale, so we'll see. I promise 72 hours minimum, but sometimes things are out of your control. So let's start by putting in a meal little thing on Thursday. Okay, and then I'm going to mark that, I'm just going to put in a box. On this day, I'm supposed to get more wool for making more of these suckers. Just in case I want to do more, but otherwise I did get some really pretty colors, like some, they're like grays and stuff that I usually don't play with, but I thought it'd be fun. But the big thing happening on this day, and I'm going to put it in a half box, is I am going to a trivia fundraiser. One of my friends is like one of the hosts that's supposed to bring people, so there's no glitter header there. She convinced me, actually not my friend, my boss, she convinced me to join her team, so we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to end poorly for me, because everyone's like, yeah, you're so smart, you can help us out, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't do well under like trivia style pressure, and I'm like super competitive, so it just gets bad. So to mark that, I don't have any trivia stickers, but I have these game night stickers, so I thought that'd be fun. So I'm just going to grab one of these, bottom left here, and just put it here to mark trivia night. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else on this day. Again, May releases were supposed to drop on this day, but because of trivia night and everything, so like trivia night starts at 5:30 and work ends at 5. I've never left work at 5 in my life. So we'll probably be out till like 8 or 9 or 10. Oh, that sounds late. But then I will be going to bed. So that is my Thursday. Hopefully this day I can like finish new releases and then like film maybe when I get home. We'll see. So Friday, let's start by putting in a meal little thing. And then I'm going to put in an appointment label. It is Passover on this day. I remembered to mark it. So to mark Passover, I'm just going to use an icon. I'll just mark it with a, no. I don't know how to mark Passover. I'll mark it with an @ symbol. Sorry to everyone in my religion. I suck. I know it. So Friday, I'm going to start off by putting in, I guess not start off, but continue with putting, ooh, I'm out of quarter boxes. I'm going to put in a, let's just put in another little thing. The office is technically closed on this day. We usually follow the state holidays, and since it's Good Friday, the office is closed. No way in a million years, and I'm going to miss Friday this week because it's so busy, and also I'm not going in on Monday, which I'm excited to tell you about. I'm doing celebrating a fun holiday on Monday. But I am still going in. I think I'm taking a half day, and by that I mean I'm just going to sleep in till like 10 and then go in. But also on this day I need to, how do I want to mark this? Oh, I'll just use a skinny appointment label to mark this, and I'll put in, oh, I put those away. This is the day I need to sit down and either choose my HelloFresh meals for next week, or more likely I'm going to skip it. So I'm going to put that in, and then I did want to put in a half box. Yeah, I'll need washi behind it, but I'll cover up just a wee bit of the glitter header. So on this day is when I hope to get, oh, I'm covering the whole glitter header. Okay. On this day is when I really, really, really want to get new releases up. So to mark that, I have from my shop, these are my character Abby. She's just sitting down to plan. So I'm just going to sit her down right here. New releases, hopefully on this day. So that is my Friday. Saturday. So Saturday. We're going to start off with, and I might have to go back and put some in. My rewind plan with me is supposed to go live on this day. You might have noticed I did not put in my weekly plan with me going up just because I have no idea. I haven't gotten my rewind plan with me up from last week yet, and even if my videos are late, I always put them in like in order, or I put them up in order. So like my rewind plan with me has to go up before this video can go up, before the rewind plan with me for Saturday has to go up. So we will see how this all works out. Saturday, the only thing on my to-do list is to clean. Clean. I'm not going to put in a cleaning checklist because the color on the checklist is wrong. I'm just going to put in an appointment label in the to-do list, and I'm going to mark that with a cleaning emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. This one right here. But I'm going to leave this part up here blank. I don't have anything else planned for Saturday because it's going to be a chill day. Let's move on to Sunday. Let's stick in my meal little thing. I almost forget every time. Okay, so Sunday is, it's the first day of April, so I'm going to put in, I'll just put in a little thing, and I'll put in Hello April. I don't have anything to mark like Hello April, I don't know. So it's April, it's Easter, and it's April Fool's Day. Lots happening. So first, my April plan with me will hopefully go up on Sunday. Like I said, lots to do this week. Usually I like to get the plan with me up on the 1st, but I don't know how it will work this month. Sorry if you can hear that. I think that's the mail's coming. Oh, there's not a glitter header. Glad I remembered. So, hopefully the April plan with me goes up. I am using my April kit from my shop. It is like a showers, rain-themed kit. This day is, great. This day is Easter, and it is the first day of April. So, or not the first day of it, it's April Fool's as well. So I'm going to put in this piece of washi and this appointment label where I'll write April Fool's and all that. But to mark Easter and April Fool's, I have, this is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I'm pretty sure this is her bean collector freebie, but I love this one right here. It's so cute. This was from her like April, spring, spring pack. You know, I'm just going to cover up this because this is going to say Hello April. We'll pretend that was all planned out. On this day, I also would like to get some cleaning done, but I am not going to put it in because I don't want to cover up that cute little bunny. So I will just know cleaning on that day. Quickly going to just slap in the weekend banner down here. Whew, and that should do it, guys. I'm leaving this blank for now. This will definitely get filled in, though. Oh, so pretty. Okay, now I'm liking this layout. Okay, sidebar time. Oh, I don't know which day I'm planning next week. It'll probably end up being Saturday. Don't quote me on that yet. Because, you know, I was planning on also doing that on Saturday of last week, and, you know, it happened on Tuesday of the week after. Great. Okay, so habits for this week. I liked last week's habits. What were they? No nap and tidying up. Okay. I am really bad at, I'm good at taking naps, which is the issue. I'm bad at not taking naps. Sorry, I confused myself. So one of the things that I am tracking is not napping when I get home from work, because sometimes it's like I just want to crash and then wake up in like an hour or two and tackle the rest of my to-do list. Honestly, I don't know if I can stop myself from taking a nap today. And then the second one I'm doing is tracking tidying up. That is one I'm very, very, very bad at. I'm just putting in little pieces of washi between them. So next we have my to-do list for the week. So let me grab my last checklist, if I can find it. There it is. So the last checklist is pink. Let's use the matching header with it. So we have a to-do header. I like the running to-do list at the sidebar. Stick in another piece of washi. And next I'm going to do my weekly ombre for marking, hold on, first I'm going to grab this week header. I use the weekly ombre in the sidebar to mark Etsy stuff, things with the shop, like which batch I'm working on for printing and cutting which day, what I accomplished, orders, stuff like that. This went all kinds of crooked, but I'm okay with it. Alright, time for deco. Let's open this up and zoom out. So I brought out all the deco. So for this kit, I made a ton of deco. So we're just going to stick that here to cover up the April, and then I'm just going to go to town with putting this down. So if you got this kit, you would have noticed that this deco is absolutely tiny. I just couldn't help myself in wanting to fit in everything and fitting it in twice. I honestly think, and I don't think I'll ever do deco this tiny again because I don't think it turned out as well as I would have loved it to. Let's put her right here. So, there's a ton of deco. Even in the mini kit, I was able to fit a ton, which was probably why this kit in particular took forever to produce because, how long it took to cut the deco page. Okay, I'm not going to put in any more deco. I will save it. So to fill this all in, I like usually using my Pen Gems pen, but I ran out of ink, and I don't know where to get any locally, so I have to remember to buy some. We'll stick that on my to-do list. But I am not going to fill this out for you guys. In the meantime, in the future, I will fill it out with my Papermate Inkjoy Gel Pen in 0.5, but for now, I'm too exhausted. I filmed 3 videos that I meant to do over the weekend, so I like to film all my videos on the weekend just because I have more energy then. Because So when I get home from work, like, sorry, like you can see all like my peripheral mess too. So I get home from work, I usually work on the shop for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I like have some me time, but it's like I got home from work at like 7 today, worked on the shop for a while, and then I filmed this, and honestly it's not time for a nap, it's actually just time to go to bed soon. So I originally wasn't going to fill this all out and come back. I even like filmed a whole outro, but I took a nap. I know, I'm bad, but I really just was exhausted. I woke up at like 9:30 p.m., which is again awful. But after dinner and meal prepping, because, you know, meal prepping on a Tuesday is normal, I came back, I filled this all out, and I wanted to come back because I did add some stuff. So let's start by talking about the pens I used. First of all, I used my Papermate Inkjoy Gel Pen in .5. I just like using black. I need more of these in addition to more inserts for my pen gems, just because this is my last Papermate Inkjoy pen, and it's like getting low. And then I also used my metallic jelly roll pen. I use these throughout the week to like add checklists, you know, because sometimes like, I don't know, like I have checklists, but I like using these. I need to get more jelly roll pens, just because they're really cute, and like they're like a way to add some shine. I don't know how well you can tell, but they're really, really pretty. Anyway, other things I added. In the sidebar, I added icons here. On Friday, I added a few things. So first of all, I added a to-do to pay rent, because Sunday my rent is due. I added 2 bill dues on Sunday. One for, you know what, let me just start day by day what I added. So I added the to-do to pay rent, and it is payday on Friday, which I forgot about. Then on Saturday, I didn't add anything. On Sunday, I added 2 bill dues. My rent is due, and then that's when the Etsy accounting I like to do on the 1st of the month. I used to do it like every day. I would go through and like do stuff, but that was just too boring and annoying. So now the 1st is gonna suck. I'm basically going to go through, actually this is kind of interesting. I use an accounting like software called Wave Accounting, and the reason I really like it is because I can directly link my Etsy shop to it. So like when I get an order, it'll automatically send it over like the amount. But what I do for accounting wise is I'll go order by order and just be like, okay, this order was $10, $3 was shipping, this much was this, just so I can track exactly where the income's coming from. This is especially important when I take into consideration like the postage and mailing, just in terms of taxes and writing stuff off. And then also for, it's mostly Washington State, but any state that has sales tax, it's so important to keep track of that. Because if I keep track of it early, that means I will hate myself a little less next tax time. I don't think I added anything else. Yeah. But so far, I've already filled out a lot of this week. I'm hoping this looks pretty. Oh, I also put on my paper clip. I really, really like this. This is actually my personal one, not one that I'm selling, just because it's a little not as clean, but I love it. But let me show you what's left of the kit. So the front page, I have just the 2 flags left, some checklists. I actually used a ton of half boxes and quarter boxes. Still got all my washi, and oh, the Payday Girl is from the kit, by the way. I still haven't figured out what I'm planning next week, and I think it'll most likely be on Saturday. Headers, and then the regular, or the pattern washi. Anywho, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll link everything down below as best I can, but let me know if you have any questions. And I really want to hear from you guys, whether it be on this or anywhere else, what your thoughts are on this like style where like the boxes are all mixed up. I think I really like it because, like, let me show you this week. It just kind of feels too uniform. I don't know. It's just kind of like with this, there's just a lot more to grab my attention. We'll see how I like it at the end of the week. I still have like all the normal layout. If I do this again, I will need to push my bottom washi down for sure, but I like it. Anyway, maybe one day I will even try white space planning, but for now, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye!